So it said that you were married in BC, which seemed odd since you were living in Alberta at the time.
Oh, well, I was working in BC, but Tom was from Alberta. Actually, my mother and father were too happy that I was marrying Tom.
Why was that?
Oh, they wanted me to marry some important person like a doctor or something.
And at that time, Tom was he in Hardyville already?
No, they were on a farm. He was running his mother's dairy farm.
Okay. So tell me about, so you went to school in Lethbridge to get your nursing degree.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, I guess, from that point forward, everything that you did.
After my nursing?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, I worked a year at the hospital where I trained. I should tell you about my training. I trained at the old Gull Hospital, which is now the museum.
Right.
It's a very old hospital because Sir Wilfrid Laurier opened it.
Mm-hmm.
Or he came when it was opened or something.
It's a museum now, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been a long time since I've been in that building.
Yeah, so anyway, but...
Were St. Michael's and the other hospitals around?
You went to
Yeah, it was when I was in training, yeah. And they had a training school too. Well, our training school, I think the first class was in, I don't know, it was really old, but St. Michael's had just opened a training school after I went into training. But,
And how long did a nursing degree take?
Mm-hmm.
Was a nursing degree 1 year or 2 years?
It was 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. We lived in residence. And we had none of this throwaway stuff. We had to boil, sterilize everything, and reuse it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was... And it was hard work, but probably better for us. Like the old hospital had 100 beds.
Right.
It was mostly run by students. There was, after 7 o'clock, there was just one graduate nurse, and the rest were all students. You know, so they used us as cleaning staff. At night when we were not busy, we had to clean cupboards.
So how old were you when you started nursing school? How old were you when you started nursing school? How old were you?
I was 19. I stayed home for a year and helped work on the beats and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I took care of an old lady. Or there wasn't any in the winter, I guess. I don't know. It was... her husband used to be a senator. They used to own the Lethbridge Herald. They had started.
And
I took care of her for a few months before I went into training. Yeah.
so during that time, were you dating Uncle Tom, or was that later?
No, that was later. I didn't meet him till... Well, actually, his sister trained with me, so I didn't meet him until I was in training. Yeah.
So you'd been working as a nurse for a couple of years already in Lethbridge? Or were you in
I worked
Abbotsford
for a
already?
year, and then I went out to BC, to Abbotsford, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to go back to, Abbotsford, which is just across the river from Mission.
Right.
You know. And Auntie Sandy lived out in Richmond, so I used to go there on my days off, take the bus, go out. But I worked there for about 9 months, I guess.
But at that
And then
time
we got married.
Okay.
Then we came out and we got married.
So how long did you know Uncle Tom before you were married?
How long did I know him?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't start going with him till after I finished training. I mean, I'd been to their house a few times. But
And you said that...
So Well, I was sort of a couple of years, I guess.
Okay. And then, as you said, Grandma and Grandpa actually were not as much in favor of you getting married to Uncle Tom.
To a farmer, yeah, to a poor farmer. They wanted me to marry somebody rich, like a doctor. You know, they thought, I'm a nurse, you should be able to get a doctor.
So, at that point, was Uncle Bob still at home?
No, Uncle Bob left right after he finished school.
Okay.
He went to work at Medicine Hat. I think at a vegetable farm or something. And then he went up north and worked as a sort of a park, you know, a sort of weatherman. He worked at a weather station. And stuff.
Okay.
And he saved his money, he went to school.
Yeah.
How old was he when he started school?
When he went to school?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know, I'm not sure.
So you were in Abbotsford